guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Stingray72 here with another short video. Just wanted to come on here really quickly and say thank you guys so much. I'm working, so you'll see me going back and forth, my eyes going back and forth. Anyway, thank you guys so much for riding with me during the Black History Month, my 28 days of Black History. I really hope that you guys learned something, and I hope that you continue to learn something, as Black History is not just 28 days. I definitely wanted to select Black History Month as another challenge for myself, if you will. I know that if I put something in motion, my stick-to-itiveness can lag behind. And some people get into that position where they get complacent and they start to get lazy with what's going on. And I'm honest enough to say that that applies to my life sometimes as well. And a lot of times I need that boost, that little shot that will just jolt me back into my reality. And for me, the 28 days of Black History was a challenge for me in that I vowed to bring something consistently for 28 days. And I've done a challenge. I've challenged myself like that before, prior, where I wanted to do, I think it was 25 videos in 25 days. And I did, and I got to the last point, and I think I skipped a day. I think I had gotten sick or something like that. Nonetheless, that's what happened there. But again, the 28 days of Black History was something that was dear to me, again, because it challenged me, and I wanted to bring more than what I call the starting five. The 5 grades that we learned about in school throughout our years in school: Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman. No discredit to either of those great black historians or Black Americans. No discredit to them. But there are so many more. And I also understand that schools are pigeonholed, or pigeon-held, if you will, into just teaching about those starting 5. And there are a few more, but you get what I'm saying. There are always a handful that we've always learned about in school, if that was taught in school at all. But I wanted to definitely go deeper into people who have more of a connection with our everyday lives. Again, not discrediting what any of those have done in the past, because they affect our everyday lives today as well. But I mean, like some that I brought, like a cyclist, ophthalmologist, heart surgeons, things like that. Things that are more closer to our heart, medical-wise, scientifically, educationally, things like that. People that we may not have known about. I learned a lot of things about a lot of I'm calling them historians, that I had no idea about. And I'm grateful for the internet. I'm grateful for having the ability or the desire to find out more about them. So again, I hope that you don't limit your Black History studies to just the 28 days in February, or 29 if it's a leap year. I'm starting another series, and I'm going to be calling it March Madness. It's going to start in March. Ta-da! And it's not your average March Madness like basketball and things like that. This is March Madness. I'm speaking on marches. I'm speaking on the March of Washington. I'm speaking on the Million Man March. I'm speaking on from Selma. I'm speaking of those marches. So I'm going to stick with the theme. I'm going to stick with the African American theme. I'm going to just run it on in. I have a lot on here. I have let me look at my list. Brown versus Board of Education, the Greensboro 4, the sit-in movement, Chicago Freedom Movement, Freedom Riders, Selma March, March on Washington, Bus Boycott, Watts Riots, DC Riots, Million Man March, and the Doll Test. So I'm not sure what order they're going to be in, but they are going to be presented to you from me. When I do the videos, you probably will not see my face. I want to keep that theme going. So it's going to be more like an educational video that you would see in school, where you'll hear the voiceover, you'll see the pictures. I'm not so certain if I will present videos or video clips, where I will, as long as copyright infringement and things like that don't come into play. So I'm just definitely going to keep it in a voiceover mode. There may be music in the background. Regardless, I want to keep with this theme. There may be one a week. There may be 2 a week. It's only 4 weeks in a month. So we'll see what I do. If do I have 8? Ooh, 2 a week. Quit playing with me. All right, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, I'm gonna get into some arts and crafts. I've been thinking about doing a lot of different arts and crafts. You know, these videos, you see them floating all over the place. I don't want to do any collaborations with arts and crafts because I am not that girl. I am not crafty at all. I have lots of arts and crafts things, but have yet to do anything. Like this thing right here, this thing right there is a lantern. I saw this video a year ago and like, oh my gosh, and they don't even sell those anymore. Like, I got it from Five and Below, and she had like 6 of them, and or 4 of them, and she designed them really pretty, and she took the little tea lights, or the string lights that are battery operated, and put them inside there and sat them on her porches or on her deck, and they just lit up at night, and it was just so cute. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That's easy. It's easy, and it's sitting right there. It's been there. It's going to be there. Anyway, I want to get into arts and crafts, and I think I'm going to hold myself to it this time. I got to change out a doorknob. I don't have to. My husband's like, let's call a guy. Let's call a guy. And I'm like, okay, I want to try it myself. We should probably call a guy. Yeah, we'll call a guy. And cooking videos. I'm cooking more. My husband takes me out to dinner a lot. I ain't gonna lie. And especially since my children are adults, I don't need to cook as much. I do love cooking nonetheless, but my husband and I, let's go so-and-so for dinner tonight. All right, so we'll get dressed and go. But the meals that I do cook, I always have the camera over here and never have it with me. So I'm going to start keeping a camera in the kitchen so that when I do cook, you guys can see what's going on. Like the other night, I made beef tips and gravy and mashed potatoes and whole thing. Anyway, grocery hauls. I know that I have a grocery haul coming up, and that video will be a part of a collaborative effort with a group called WOW, the WOW Women, the WOW family. And they are a group of extraordinary women, content creators, who we collab together in our efforts to help each other grow our channels, grow our brand, and things like that. And they're amazing. Mwah, to all of you. I'm going to be trying new foods as well. My son, my youngest son, is very eclectic in his palate is very eclectic. He loves to try different recipes and foods and stuff from different cultures. I'm going to go along with him on his next trip to the Filipino market and various markets, and we're going to get different foods, and I'm going to be trying them on camera. You will see your first reaction and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to a lot more things that are coming down the pike for my channel. I appreciate you guys for riding with me. Again, I'm gonna pop on camera once in a while. I'll bring you a video such as what I'm doing now, but I think for the most part you'll see hands, fingers, doing things like that. You'll hear my voice definitely, but again, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for riding with me. For more content like this, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, I will see you. Bye.